We're live. Jump into the cam. What up, 4B? All one of you. What? How's everyone doing? How are you doing, one mystery person? Mystery person. Mystery person. Mystery people. Reload, please. Deletion. Daniel Lynn, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. It's afternoon. Today is flying by. Hi, Jess. I hope you are well. I hope everyone's well. Check in the classwork. Checking it. Gianna did it. Cool. Oh man, I hope people start to trickle in. I apologize for getting the link in a little late. I had a spill that I had to clean up, and then I had to wash my hands, and then I tried to get to the computer too early, and my fingers were too wet to use the trackpad, and then it just took a while. But we're here now. We're here for a little troubleshooting Q&A sesh. That's today. Okay. Wow, really light crowd today. Not good. Not good. This is the lightest this class has ever been so far. Will's here. Hello. Hello, Will. Oh. Well, I'm gonna just probably be on repeat for a bit. If we're here today, you got the gist of the message before you clicked on the link. Today is a day for you guys to ask any questions as they pertain to WeVideo. If you want me to review something, go over something again. If you've been working on your edit and you hit like a roadblock, let me know what that is so I can troubleshoot for you. We can get through it together, and I can show stuff again on the screen. Hello, Maria. Good afternoon to you. I have to sadly report that today's session is going to be a wee bit shorter as I have a department meeting at 12:30. So yay. Not yay. I have to leave you guys that I enjoy spending time with so much and go be talked to for a while. So at 12:30, I'm going to have to sign off, all right? But keep questions coming, keep emails coming if you have them. One person had finished their project in this class. I had 4 people in my last period class finish already, which is outstanding. So you guys are ahead of schedule, and that's great. But if you're feeling a little behind, don't worry. I would use this as an opportunity, even right now, for the next 25 minutes, if you want to get into WeVideo and start working through some things, and that way you can ask questions while I'm here. That's what this time is for, all right? Because I know heading into the weekend, I might be a little bit slower to get back to emails and such, all right? Our project is due on Tuesday, and the questions are coming in. Jessica has 2 questions. Fire away. I look forward to answering them. Braden, that question can be answered by reading the project sheet. Silly goose. Also, hello. You're going to be using all of the clips in addition to 3 clips that you find on your own in the stock media tab. So you'll be using 25 clips total. Simi, hello, good afternoon, and welcome. For those that joined within the last minute or so, you may have missed me say that unfortunately I'm going to have to cut our session a little short today. So while it is a Q&A session for you guys to ask questions and such, at 12:30 I have a department meeting to attend, which means unfortunately I have to leave you guys a little early, which does not excite me because I enjoy your company even in this digital platform here. How can the title slide be over the first clip, and how do you do the green screen? Super awesome questions. Let's show Baboosh desktop view. Here we are. Cool. Okay, so interesting stock media WeVideo. So I'm going to take this clip of this dude thinking and put it in my timeline. I'm going to zoom in on that so we can see it a little bit better. He's really puzzling. He's, oh, wait. Oh, he's got it. Okay. It's making sense. Yep, now he understands. There we go. Okay, cool. So if we want the title to be over the first clip, then all we need to do is make sure that the text that we add, and I'll just use static text, basic text here, is on top of the video in our timeline. So I moved this into video 2. It really should be in video 1. And I'm going to collapse video 2. And then expand video 1. My clicking will work. There we go. So basically, if I put text in any track above this, if I just take my basic text here and drop it in, okay, it'll be stacked on top of by default. And then, of course, if you double-click that text, or you can click it once and then go to the pencil tool, there's the text properties. So I can type in my title. All right, I can adjust the font, and I can adjust the, wait for it. Oh, duh, right in front of my face. The color. And then I can move it in the frame if I need to as well. And then save those changes there. And now I've got my text over my first clip. So just like in Premiere, you would put the text on top of, stacked on top of the clips in the timeline. All right, if you want to do the green screen, let's go find a green screen clip to use. And I'm going to go to the stock media because I don't have any in this project. All right, and I'm just going to do a search for green screen. Okay, and then let's just find something that we can use. Not too many options. Oh, what's this? Oh, a little birdie. Oh, a little bunny. What's the bunny doing? Oh, that's it? Really? He doesn't like run off or anything? How about this tiger? Sorry, I'm just trying to find something interesting. Did they have Hip Hop Santa? Oh, no, it's just a different Santa. Okay. All right, you know what? We're taking this businesswoman. Cool. So let's move the businesswoman down to our timeline as well. And much like the text, which I am now going to delete, all right, you want your green screen clip to be above the video you want it to appear in. And so, of course, all we're going to see is the green screen, because when the clips are stacked like that, right, we're going to see the topmost clip. So what we want to do is we want to remove the green from this clip so that it becomes transparent. And so we can do that just by editing the clip. So if we go over to our edit options here, if the tab pops up, it's the first option, or you can double click. Okay, it's usually going to default to the transform tab, but up top here where we have a couple different options, we can edit young pretty woman presents something on a green screen chroma key. Terrible name for a clip. And so the option we want is actually the fourth one over. So if we start on transform, we can do some animation next. We can adjust the color if we want to. And then the fourth option is for color keying. And keying is the process of removing a background so that it's transparent. So right now we want to select a color to remove, and of course we want to remove the green screen. And so if we click on the swatch, we can try and guess, I guess if you know the color code, but the easiest way to do it is to use this eyedropper tool. So we're going to select that, click it once, and then as you move over, you'll notice that the eyedropper tool appears and is going to select the exact pixel that you hover over, which is why if I hover over her, it will change color based on what I select. So I'm going to select the green pixel, of course, to remove that green screen. All right, you can make some adjustments here with like the fringe settings. All right, and now with that green screen is gone, so I can save those changes, but while I'm here, I might as well do one extra step. I'm going to go over to my transformation tool. I'm going to scale her a little bit, and then I'm going to move her just so she's in this empty space over here. And then I'm going to save those changes. And then the green screen is gone, and now I've got both clips playing at the same time. So in this weird way, it kind of looks like she's talking to him and he's reacting to what she's saying. Maybe like, I don't know, if we were to scale that down even more and like, I don't know, put him over here, right? Kind of like the devil and the angel that are kind of your conscious, good idea, bad idea. So maybe she's the good idea, right? If we want to, we can put Santa in there as well. Stack him on top. Let's take Santa, remove that green screen, shrink him down, and then we're going to put him right over the shoulder again. Sadly, there's no way to rotate outside of 90 degrees, I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So we'll just leave Santa there, save those changes. Now both Angel and Devil Santa are presenting ideas to this dude. So I hope that answers your question, Jess, on how to do the green screen. Confused with the picture-in-picture? Dan, picture-in-picture actually works very similar to green screen. So picture-in-picture, all right, is, I'll delete all of this. All right, picture-in-picture is a term associated with having one video image inside of another video image where we can see both at the same time. So I like the idea of tigers. Let's go find some tigers. All right, here's some tigers that are sleeping. Okay, cool. So let's just take sleeping tigers and throw them in video 1. All right, there they are. All right, so the picture in the picture means that we're going to layer another video on top of this one so that it appears inside the other. Now, what is this? Oh, I thought that said cooked. Oh, cooked tiger prawns. Okay, not cooked tiger. That's good. T for tiger. All right, so let's take this clip. I know it's kind of weird, but tiger. Boom. All right, and we're going to add that then to our timeline. And we're going to put it right above the clip just like we did the green screen. All right, I'll drop this track down so we can see both a little bit better. Okay. So of course, when the playhead's over both, I can only see the topmost track because it takes up the same space as the video below. But if I were to double click that and go to my transform tab here, I can shrink that down to make the whole video clip smaller, and then I can move it where I like in the corner and then save those changes. So and that's too big, so we're going to make it even smaller. I don't want to cover that tiger's face. We'll put it there, and then I'll put it in the middle right here. All right. And then maybe even go as far as to, add a transition here. So let's just add a very quick fade in. Just like that. Boom. T for tiger. And then we cut. So that's just a quick way to do picture-in-picture. I know it's not arguably the most aesthetically pleasing looking. But again, it was a way for me to ensure, since this is a practice video, that you are getting into the transformation tab and exploring how to modify those clips. Gianna was sleeping. Sleeping? It's 1:15. Also, your project was turned in, so technically you're good. You can go back to sleep if you really want, although I'm really happy that you popped in to say hi. And Simi, yes, to answer your question, a green screen is considered a picture-in-picture because you're layering two sources of video that are independent of each other. And so having a green screen clip with the background removed on top of another clip is still picture-in-picture. So yeah, if you want to green screen it, that is an option you can do for your picture-in-picture. You are so very welcome, Mr. Lin. If you've joined us a little late or snuck in, we're doing some troubleshooting questions and answers for WeVideo, so hopefully it makes the process of your project go a little bit better. And then the only other sad thing to announce is that, sadly, I have to leave and wrap class early at 12:30 so I can attend a virtual department meeting, hopefully with some information on fourth marking period, rest of the school year, that kind of thing. So I will have to cut today's session a little short. That's the wrong class. All right, that's not to say that I won't be available via email or anything like that, but we're going to have to sadly wrap our time together up a little bit, which I don't like doing because I enjoy you guys so much. And if Gianna's still here, props to her. She sent me a video that she made the other day, and it was awesome. It gave me goosebumps, as did Will. And I'm going to feature Will's in our morning show next week, which I thought was awesome. So if you guys are like using WeVideo to make your own stuff, like let me know, share that stuff with me because I love seeing that. It's really, really inspiring, and I was really proud to see that they both took that initiative to do that. That's very cool. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, whoa. I don't want that. Oh man, I'm hoping. I really hope this is. I'm just gonna hope that this is a one-day thing. People saw the message and said, "Oh, I'm good," and don't need to come. Otherwise, you guys are definitely holding the record for the most highly attended of my classes. But seeing 9 people, that scares me. Dan, yeah, no, if you want, of course you should name it whatever you want. I would hope that you find a somewhat creative title for it. Because if you were to call it Dan's practice video, that's not an interesting title. I know it's your practice video, because your name's on the project. So if you can think of a not weird, but like a unique name for it, given the randomness of the clips that are in there, yeah, go for it. You can call it whatever you want. There's no restrictions on what it can or can't be called. Oh, Jess, you don't have to apologize for anything. No, so yeah, that does count as the picture-in-picture as well. It's just a more advanced form of picture-in-picture because you have to do the color key. But if you've done that successfully, yes, that would count as your picture-in-picture. Oh, Evan's here. Hello. Hi, Evan. Welcome. So we're just using this as an opportunity to do some questions and answers and troubleshooting with WeVideo. The only stipulation being is that in 8.5 minutes, I unfortunately have to cut our class a little short. But if there's enough people that want to make up that half hour together, we can certainly find another time to do that. I have a virtual department meeting to attend to, where I'm hoping I'll get some answers about fourth marking period, end of the school year stuff, as I'm sure those are all discussion points that are going on behind the scenes. And if there's any information I can share with everyone afterwards, of course, I'll do that. Jess, you are so very welcome. Otherwise, I'll be looking forward to watching these next week, where they're due Tuesday before class. So Tuesday during class, I'm going to try and we'll see if we can watch a few together, just because I'm sure they're going to be silly. And we'll take a look, we'll talk about them. I want to hear some feedback from you guys about the platform, and then we're going to slowly transition to our next project, which will involve some shooting at home. I'm still working on the outline and trajectory for that and making sure it's going to be open and accessible to everyone with enough variables that you can feel confident doing it at home. So that's just taking a little bit longer on my end to make sure that it's not so narrowly focused that only a select group of people can do it. But yeah. So that's coming around the bend as well. And of course, I'll probably go over how to import clips into WeVideo, but that's not a difficult process at all. So it could be slightly time consuming since everything needs to process the right way. That's obnoxious. Yeah, I guess, Jess, that's a really good question. So it kind of would count double whammy, because I know there's not any green screen clips in there. Oops. So not only does it count as your picture-in-picture, but you had to go and find that green screen clip as well. So yeah, it would count as one of the 3 clips that you need to find on your own. So there you go. Yeah, and you should be set, right? Because I provided 22. You're finding 3 on your own, which would be 25. And if one of those 3 is a green screen, yeah, you're still at 25. So then you're sitting pretty. Would putting an overlay type of video count as a picture-in-picture? Ooh. Leave it. You would ask that question, Evan. I don't mean that insultingly. I just know where your editing skills are prior to using this. And I'm sure, much like me, you're looking at this going like, I can't do half the stuff I would do in Premiere. So if you were to say, layer a clip and then adjust the opacity, I guess it would depend on what the overlay is. If it's another video clip, then yes. If it's like, and I don't want to coin a term here, but like if it's an overlay clip where it's like a light leak or something along those lines, where you can adjust the luminance or the opacity so that you use it like transitionally, I might argue for this instance it wouldn't count. So I wonder, do you have it in your project now? You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to say yes. It'll count. I'll count it. We'll make it easy. I don't want to be splitting hairs. So I'm going to say yes. Go for it. An overlay like that would count. We'll make it easier on both of us. It counts. Good question. I'm excited to see overlays. All right, and as we approach the last minute or two I have to be with you today, does anyone have any questions for the good of the order? Anything that's on their mind? Anything on the weekend that they're looking forward to? I know that's getting a harder and harder question to answer as we kind of perpetually do the same things all the time now, but yeah. So we're going to wrap soon. If you have any last questions or comments, throw them in the chat, and I'll try and answer them as quickly and succinctly as I can. Otherwise, of course, you can always reach out via email. I had a student that I hadn't heard from in a bit this morning, which was great, and they had some questions, so I actually recorded a video answer for them and then shared it on Google Drive. If something like that might help, that's perfectly fine. I can do that as well. Sometimes it's a little bit easier than explaining things in an email. So just know that over the weekend, it might take a little bit longer for me to get back to people. Evan, you are very welcome, sir. Are you looking forward to finishing it so that you don't have to work on it? Or are you looking forward to finishing it because you're excited to work on it? That would be my question. I'm hoping it's the latter. As I stretch it out here. Oh, I thought standing all week would be better. I don't know. Tough call. Ugh. Mr. Leonard needs the dust. Oh, good. I'm glad. Okay, cool. That makes me happy to hear. And on that note, gang, unfortunately, I've got to cut our time short today. But if you have questions, reach out. All right, I look forward to meeting up with you again on Tuesday. Remember, the project, it needs to be turned in before class on Tuesday. We might take a look at a few. We'll talk about some things. Give me your feedback and impressions with WeVideo, and then we'll start to gear ourselves up for the next project. So I look forward to talking to you then. Reach out if you need to, and enjoy your weekends. All right, talk to you later, gang.